varsity parents of varsity.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome everyone to East Grand Forks, Minnesota at EGF High School Senior High at the Green Wave Arts and Athletics Complex for a sectional showdown between the East Grand Forks Green Wave, the home team, taking on the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings. Two teams down in the dumps a little bit in their last 5 games, but two teams who have not seen each other since all the way back in 2017. Seems so long ago. Even though they both sit in Section 8AA, the Vikings dropped to Single A few years ago, but back up into AA action. We'll have AA action coming your way when we break down these two teams and then some coming up on our American Crystal Sugar pregame show. Don't go anywhere. That comes up next on yourliveevent.com.
Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit yourliveevent.com for more information.
Hello, welcome everyone to our American Crystal Sugar pregame show, previewing tonight's sectional showdown between the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings and the hometown East Grand Forks Green Wave here at EGF Senior High at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex in EGF, Minnesota. Happy Monday, everyone. A marvelous Monday. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer with you on this lovely spring day, believe it or not, here on March 8th. And a showdown to behold between two rival squads who have not seen each other since 2017. The Vikings sitting now at 7-7 overall, 4-4 at home, 3-3 on the road, and 6-6 in Section 8AA South. The Green Wave and 8AA North, but still a sectional showdown nonetheless. These two teams have not seen each other since 2017. It's been a while. Pelican Rapids, every part of 500 on the dot, from overall to the home record to the road record to the section. Let's see how they stack up in their last 5 games for the Vikings. On February 19th, they lost to Breckenridge 79-74 in overtime, and then right back at it February 25th, back in overtime, double OT that is, in an 89-86 victory over Frazee. 2 days later, lost to Monoman-Waban 71-56 on the 27th. First game of March basketball, March 2nd, a 58-53 victory over Thief River Falls. Last time out on March 5th, last week, a 72-60 defeat to Dilworth Glendon Felton, and now taking on the Green Wave tonight. The Vikings currently put up 57 points per game at 62 against, are 2-3 in their last 5 and 4-6 in their last 10, coached by John Gingsrud in his 7th year as the head coach of the Vikings. His team taking on a fresh new look Green Wave. Let's look at the Green Wave's last 5 as well. When we get to that, we'll look at their overall record. It sits at 6-9 overall, 4-3 here at home in EGF Senior High, 2-6 on the road, and 3-7 in Section 8 AA North. Coached by Josh Berkowitz, his team scores 63 points per game, gives up 60. Last time out, a 59-58 loss to Roseau. Let's get to that when we recap our last 5 right now. A 81-60 victory over Ada Borp West on February 19th. And then the 4-game skid begins. A loss to Breckenridge, 86-68 on Tuesday, February 23rd. And just 4 short days later, a 58-52 loss to Barnesville. First game of March basketball. March 2nd, a 74-71 loss in overtime to Detroit Lakes, the only OT game EGF has played this season. And then last time out, we had this game on YourLiveEvent.com. A Thursday, March 4th matchup with Roseau here, EGF Senior High, and concluded in a 59-58 defeat for Coach Josh Berkowitz in the Green Wave. This 4-game skid for the Green Wave, their longest losing streak of the season. Did not have Jeremiah Havik last time out. They will not have him again tonight, says Coach Josh Berkowitz. And we have a new look Green Wave, as I mentioned, coming out, new lineup, some familiar faces and some new ones coming off the bench and starting roles now. Like I said earlier on the broadcast, this 2 teams have not seen each other since 2017. That game back on December 14th of that year, a 85-75 victory for the Green Wave. It's been a cold minute here in Minnesota as things heat up weather-wise, and this game will sure heat up when we get closer and closer to tip-off. About 12:50 left in our American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to the head coaches for both the Vikings and the Green Wave. Let's see what they have to say about all this, and then some when we come back. Don't go anywhere. This is Minnesota High School basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Welcome back to our American Crystal Sugar pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. Now joined by the head coach of the EGF Green Wave, Josh Berkowitz. Coming to this game, a 4-game skid. It is Parents' Night. Initial thoughts walking into the complex?
We just got to be ready to bounce back. You know, it's a new day, new game. Section opponent. We know Pelicans. They can be one of the top teams. Their record may not show it, but they're for sure going to be way taller than us tonight. So we got to be able to handle them on the boards and get out and get a few easy buckets, hopefully.
What's it like preparing for a team you haven't seen since 2017 and the 85-75 victory for you guys?
I just think it's a totally different team. Both of us are totally different teams from back then, and I think it's nice that they dropped down to a Class A for a couple of years there. Now they're back into Double A, so they're back in our section, and I think it's going to be a battle for sure. It's just another Section 8A battle tonight, and it's going to be hopefully it lives up to what it's supposed to be.
Got another shakeup in the lineup. You have, let's see here, Drew Carpenter and Caleb Zedlick starting tonight in place of Havik and Tanner Campos. What do you expect from those two young guys in the lineup?
They just finished making really good strides, and it's not necessarily for them, starting. It's more or less we're trying to find a good group that meshes together. And that junior class, like Johnny and Joey and Carter and Tanner, they're all juniors, so they've been playing well together in practice and stuff like that. So we kind of want to see what happens early on, because a lot of those guys are the same type of a player, but then when they can play with their guys that they grew up with, hopefully it sparks something for us.
What was the guys' mood last time out against Roseau last week? Sam Varva had a chance with a long to win the game as the buzzer expired. You're that close to breaking the skid and getting back to your winning ways. What did it feel like in the locker room afterwards?
It was disappointing, as every loss is, but we have to know that, we had opportunities there, and I have to do a better job, and the coaching staff also has to do a better job to making sure that we got the right guys in the right positions to be successful. And right now we're like I said, we're mixing things up a little bit on the starting lineups and putting some different combinations together and see if we can find something that'll work.
In that March 4th contest against Roseau, you had your first little lineup shakeup. You took Tanner Campos off the bench. Well, he came out with 17 points and 5 trays. Did that maybe change his ways? He's scorer, but he was pulling up from at least 35 feet last Thursday.
Yeah, I think sometimes a little shakeup like that can jumpstart a kid that's maybe getting in a funk or something like that, and thinking that, hey, nothing that I do, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have my spot no matter what. And you put him on the bench for the first 2 minutes. It's not that he's losing any minutes at all, but he's just losing that so-called starting position. And I think that really boosted him the last couple of games, and he's really boded well. And we needed some extra scoring off the bench. And so doing something like that kind of helps us out, because that way Sam can operate a little bit without Tanner, and then Tanner can come in and take over when Sam needs a break also.
Who are some key kids to watch out for on this Vikings team?
I think their centers and their post, their point guards are going to be really tough. They're really fast, they're really quick. We got to be able to, Friday night we worked on the press a lot. If they come out and press us in that 2-2-1, we got to be able to make sure that we get buckets off of that. And then we have, like I said, we have to keep them off their glass. The big guys on the glass are going to be a problem, like they always have been for us all year. But I think if we work hard enough, we'll be able to out-rebound them as well.
Would you believe your offensive game plan coming to this one, since they're so heavy and tall inside the paint, and to shoot outside from the perimeter?
Not necessarily. We have to be able to take it to those big guys. If you can take it to those big guys and not avoid, and if you drive right into their chest, you're going to make the officials have to make a call. Are they going to let us play on? Or are they going to make a call or not? If you try to avoid them, that's when their length is really going to bother you, and they're going to get out and be able to block some shots. So I think if whoever's going to be more aggressive tonight is going to be, may come out with a win.
Coach, is that whoever's aggressive, is that the top key to tonight's game?
I think for us, it's just whoever makes shots, because we're going to have the shots. We've been out shooting or taking more shots than every team we've played the last 4 times. We just haven't been successful on the scoreboard. So I think if we make our shots, we like our chances.
Anything else like to add, Coach?
No, I think we're good.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thanks to Coach Josh Berkowitz of the East Grand Forks Green Wave for his pregame time earlier on tonight, as we get closer and closer to our starting lineups and tip-off here at EGF Senior High. The Green Wave ever so close to breaking that once 3-game skid with a Sam Varva long 2 jump from the top of the key at the end of the Roseau game back on March 4th that fell short at the top part of the rim. Now they have another chance to redeem themselves, get back into the dub column. This time it will be against the Pelican Rapids Vikings in this sectional showdown. Take a break and come back and talk to the head coach of the Vikings, John Gingsrud, when we come back after this on your American Crystal Sugar Company pregame show.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back to our American Crystal Sugar pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. Now joined by the head coach of the Pelican Rapids Vikings, John Gingsrud. Initial thoughts heading into EGF for the first time in 4 years now? Since 2017 you've seen this Green Wave squad.
Yeah, it's been a few years since we played. But style still the same for them. So they're going to pressure full court. So we're going to have to be able to handle the ball and take care of it and look for high quality shots and not just kind of rush into shots there on offense. And defense, they like to play fast too on offense. So we got to make sure we're getting back and not giving anything easy on that end too.
You are 2-3 in your last 5 games. How would you describe your level of play in your last 5 contests?
Yeah, I mean, that explains it right there. 2-3, pretty up and down. Even within the course of games, we're up and down. We have some good stretches, and then we have a few minutes of bad, and then it just kind of goes back and forth. So it's been kind of a roller coaster as far as the whole year is, and even the last couple of weeks.
Well, 2-3 is better than 1-4, and you have an EGF team that has lost its last 4 games straight. What do you see about this Green Wave team on paper and on film that you like and might not like to your advantage?
Well, like I said, we've struggled at times turning over the basketball, so their defense could give us some problems with the way they like to pressure full court. And then for us, the keys defensively, we got to hold Vitava down and Campos, another 2 main scorers there on the perimeter. So we're going to have to, team-wise, not just individually, but team-wise, do a good job on those 2 guys in order to have some success today.
How can you guard a kid like Tanner Campos? He pulls up from 35 feet away. He did that at will just last week. Him shooting from anywhere, what is it like to guard a kid with special shooting ability like that?
Yeah, you can't take any breaks. Even off a made shot, let's say we make a shot, we got to come down, you got to lock in, you got to find him, and you got to make sure you're aware where he's at. And, like you said, as soon as he crosses that court, you got to know, and can't fall asleep.
You're in your 7th year as the Vikings head coach. You haven't seen this team since 2017. What's the last thing you can recall about the last time you faced the Green Wave?
Oh, man, I think last time, it was definitely not in the new gym here. I think the last time we were up here was in the old gym next door, and it was a tough place to play. When he went to that gym, it was a tough place to play. But like I said, it's even though it's been a few years, very similar style that they keep playing. So I expect a lot of the same stuff we saw back then.
Looking at starting lineups and matchups, Jeremiah Havig is one kid to definitely look out for the Green Wave. Last game out, he was sick against Roseau and they lost 59-58. Haven't confirmed if he's playing tonight. If he does or doesn't, let's say he does not play, how does that change anything?
Well, for us, we're kind of in the mode right now where the way we've kind of been roller coastering up and down, we're kind of more concerned about our end and haven't really had a chance too much to talk about their personnel with our guys. I mean, we're really kind of focused on what we need to do better defensively and offensively to be more consistent over the course of a basketball game. And if we can reach that level, then we can start getting to some more in depth on our opponent. But right now, we're just really self-analyzing our own basketball team.
Who are a couple of your kids that we should look out for tonight?
Well, we got a pretty senior-laden group, so our 4 seniors that start, Mikhail Korf and Jaden Rutherford, Logan Fay, Liam Seitzma, they've all played varsity basketball since their sophomore year, so they kind of lead us, and we kind of go as they go. So those 4 guys, if they're playing well, then we play well. If they struggle, we struggle.
Top key for getting the dub tonight?
I think I said it a few times here. It's just offensively, we can't turn the ball over. We got to be able to handle the pressure and take care of the basketball and not speed up and take forced quick shots. So we got to be patient enough to get good looks and then defensively get back and kind of the same thing.
Sportsmanship vibes are
Thanks to Coach John Gingsrud of the Pelican Rapids Vikings for his pregame coach's comments. Also to Josh Berkowitz as well. We'll take a moment, take a break for the national anthem, and come back with our starting lineups and tip-off after this on yourliveevent.com.
The Green Wave Sports Boosters was started in 1974 to help provide financial support through fundraising to all Green Wave High School athletic programs. With the generous help of its members and local business, the Green Wave Sports Boosters has helped our student athletes succeed and strive for excellence for 47 years. The Boosters would like to thank all current family and business members for their continued support. Go to greenwaveboosters.com for more information. Please consider becoming a member today.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
Welcoming you back to the EGS Senior High Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. A pregame show is in the books thanks to American Crystal Sugar pregame sponsors for their sponsorship, of course, and partnership. Now let's get to our starting lineups and let's look at the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings first. Number 4 is Mikhail Korf, a senior guard at 5'11". Number 11, it's Tanner Tallerud, number 11, sophomore forward, 6'2". Number 21, Logan Fay, senior forward at 6'3". Number 23, across the chest in the back, is Liam Seitzma, a senior forward at 6'7". And rounding it out is number 24, Jaden Rutherford, senior guard at 5'9". Now for the hometown EGF Green Wave. Trying to break this 4-game skid. Here's who they'll send out to accomplish said feat. Starting it out, of course, as always, is number 20, Sam Vodova, wearing number 20. Right by him is number 3, Drew Carpenter, a freshman guard, getting his first starting lineup call of the season. A shakeup by Coach Berkowitz. Tyson Mahar in the game, number 31, a senior, as per usual. Caleb Zedlick, number 32, a sophomore, gets the nod here tonight. And rounding it out, the big man, number 22, the senior, Cole Gerber. For EGF, it goes Vodova, Gerber, Carpenter, Mahar, Zedlick. For the Pelican Rapids Vikings, it goes Korf, Tallerud, Fay, Seitzma, and Rutherford. A shake-up here at EGF Senior High. Another chance to break this losing skid for the Green Wave. Cole Gerber tips off for EGF. For Pelican Rapids, it's number 23, Liam Seitzma, 6'7", versus Gerber at 6'3". Advantage Seitzma, he gets it to the Pelican Rapids Vikings, going left to right here on yourliveevent.com. Now in the right wing, this is number 24, Rutherford. He pushes the right elbow, now top of the key to Korf. Now left wing, swinging around the arc is Logan Fay. Top of the key once again for Rutherford. Looking to dish to the right side, he does to Tallerud, now right corner, Mikhail Korf. McCorf back to Tallerud, back and forth they go. Tallerud, top of the key, glides, hands off to Rutherford. He goes in right side in the lane, puts up 2 off the rim, and he's fouled as he goes up. He heads to the line, our first trip of the night. We are just 29 seconds into this ball game at 17:31 on the clock. That foul on Cole Gerber, his first team first. First points of the night can be earned here at the line, and they are by the senior guard, Rutherford. 1-0 early here at EGF. The 5'9" senior goes 2 for 2. It's 2-0. Pelican Rapids on top early. Vodova has it, goes to Gerber, top of the key, feed over to Carpenter, right corner. He fakes, now in the right corner, looking to get off from Korf. He goes to right wing, inside, now outside to Zedlick, top of the key, Mahar. He pumps, now goes left side, spins around the left wing, looking to dish. He stops, waiting, guarded, pestered by Fay. He finds Vodova in the left front court, who's guarded by Rutherford. Sam Vodova looks back to Mahar, now he backs up near the near sideline. Mahar now to Gerber, now back to Mahar, left wing. Bounce pass to Vadova, catches it, runs on the bounce, now pulls up around 10 feet, now loses the basketball, backs up to the foul line, feet inside to Zedlik, wide open, bullet pass, and a drop finish off the glass by Zedlik for 2. He ties it up at 2-all, and a charge taken by Sam Vadova. Logan Fay picks up the foul and the turnover, giving it back to EGF, trying to get down and dirty in the paint. Caleb Zedlik has 2 that tied it up, our first tie of the ball game at 16:43 in the first half. Vadova now across the timeline, black on black jerseys, green numbers, black trim. For Pelican Rapids, it's white on white with orangish red tint and black numbers. And Vadova to Mahar now to the foul line, 14 feet away, can't get the go. Pulled down by Liam Seitzma. Now running the court all the way left corner, finds it to Rutherford. Now to Seitzma, right block, puts on the steps, gets it up from the right block, won't find it. Sam Vadova finds the rebound, his first. Mahar right wing, he dribbles, now goes to Carpenter right corner. Glides down to Vadova near the right side. Vadova backs out in the wing. Zedlik dish from the arc to Mahar left corner. Mahar guarded by Fay. Maneuvers to the top to Vadova right wing. Vadova looks inside, has Zedlik posted up. He goes in. Zedlik 2-on-1, beats through the 3-on-1. He is fouled, hit on the wrist. Zedlik fouled, and that will be the second team foul by Pelican Rapids. Logan Fay picks up his second. Caleb Zedlik in the motion to shoot, so he goes over the line the first time for the Green Wave tonight. Looks like we have a substitution coming in for the Vikings after this shot. Zedlik's first up, first in. Zedlik now has 3 points. Number 20, Hunter Williams checks in for number 21, Logan Fay for the Vikings. Zedlik now with the lead and can't make the second one. Goes 1 for 2 right there. First lead change, 3-2 ball game. A wave on top, 15-50 first half. Fay now finds it to Korf, right wing. Korf goes top to the left wing. This is Seitzma all alone, guarded by Gerber. Seitzma goes right wing over to Tanner Tallerud on the right wing. He has Rutherford posted up. He elects to go to Williams at the top. Williams feeds inside. Mahar gets it with his right hand. Seitzma saves it, goes between the legs of Williams, dives for it. Now scrapping for the basketball between the legs of Gerber, all alone to Rutherford, and now up to the glass from the left block. Korf can't find it to go and pulled down on Mahar. He had Rutherford wide open in the right corner. He elects to go for a layup, can't find it to go. Nice persistent defense, by the way. Mahar, what a pass from Vadova. That shot from the right corner won't go for the 3. And Korf tracks it down. Rutherford now backs out in the right corner on the opposite side. Now to Korf, dish around the arc to Tallerud in the left wing. And Rutherford again in the right wing. Guarded by Mahar. Puts a move on, jabs now out to the right corner to Korf. Pass was awry for a second. Now dish around the arc again. Hunter Williams, top of the key, drives in left side now. Baseline, bounce pass inside, looking for Seitzma. Diving on it, looking for it. Is number 22, Cole Gerber. He gets the jump ball in his favor. Green Wave basketball. And we have a foul. Cole Gerber. Hunter Williams flagged Gerber down on the hardwood. His first, team third for the Vikings. Vadova in the near sideline now. Across the timeline. Gets a screen from Gerber against Rutherford. Still guarded by Rutherford. Backs up, Vadova does. Now in the right wing. He pulls up right in Rutherford's face. Off rim, pulled down by Tallerud. His first board. Now alone, Williams. 2-on-1. Williams stops. Right block, puts up the glass and in. Hunter Williams off the bench has 2. And it takes the lead now at 4-3. Now on the other side is Mahar in the right corner. Now he hops to the wing. Now in the right front court. Now dish around from Vadova to Carpenter. Now to Zedlik, left short corner. Zedlik dribble to top of the key to Mahar. Mahar maneuvers to the right to Carpenter. In the wing now. Vadova snags that one from Carpenter. Now drives in left side. Look to dish over to Mahar. And instead he draws a charge. Seitzma picking up that one. A turnover. Sam Vadova, his first foul, team second. Turnover by EGF. Pelican Rapids has won. A plethora of substitutions right here. Zedlika, Mahar, Carpenter, and Gerber came out of the game. Jonathan Kruger in the game. Joey Vadova, as well as Tanner Campos into the game now. Spencer Egeland as well for the Green Wave. Carter Vosick, a whole new look for the Green Wave. Sam Vadova off the floor as well. Williams, topic, he goes over. Now to Williams. No, number 30, Ian Fay. This one's tipped away. Carter Vosick, 2-on-1. He puts him in the right block. He is fouled off the high glass, and he heads to the line. An abundance of his teammates, all 4 of them, come to pick him up. Carter Vosick, his first trip. Tanner Tallrud picks up his first, team fourth. A whole new look here for the Green Wave. All the substitutions, all 5 out and in. Vosick, his first attempt is money. The junior has 1 point. It's tied up 4 apiece. Vosick once more. 2 for 2. 5-4 lead for the Wave. 13:40 first half. Inbound goes to Mikhail Korf. He feeds it all the way alone there for a second in the left block, going up for 2. Joey Vardava finds that one. It was Braden Ecker. Couldn't get it to go. Now Vardava pushing the court to Eglin, right wing. And Eglin, as soon as he tried to dish it inside, he took 1 too many steps, turns it over for EGF. 3 Green Wave turnovers. Now number 20, Hunter Williams inbound, one left to right for the Vikings. Goes to Mikhail Korf. Mikhail Korf now. Right corner, hits it to Eckert. 3 ball up on the way. Short pull down by Campos. No, off of Campos' mitts to the baseline, out of bounds. It's still Vikings basketball. Mikhail Korf now to inbound. The senior guard on the baseline goes right into Williams in the block. And the paint now puts up left hand and gets the friendly roll. The friendly roll there for Williams. It's 6-5. He's got 4 points. No lead change here early on. Back and forth. Now Kruger gets a dish inside from Campos. Can't find it to go. Off the baseline. And loose ball is eventually pulled down into Eglin from Campos. Eglin goes up. He's fouled. He heads to the line. Campos gives Eglin a chance to earn some points here off the dish from the rebound. This will be the 3rd Green Wave player to shoot free throws early on in this game. Eglin puts it up, rattles it in. Tied up at 6. Number 23, Liam Seitzma comes in now, checks in, the original starter for Hunter Williams. Number 20 takes a seat on the bench for the Vikings. Eglin once again puts it up and in. He's got 2 points and a 7-6 lead. Jaden Rutherford checks into the game now, back in for Tanner Tallrud for Pelican Rapids. Mikhail Korf pushes it, goes all the way across court to Ecker in the left corner. Now to Rutherford at left wing. Now back to Korf, right wing, guarded persistently by Kruger. Dish around the arc to Ecker, left side. Ecker goes back to the right. This is Seitzma, guarded by Eglin. Looking inside. Seitzma goes left wing, wide open there for a second. Now in the left corner is Ecker. He goes back to Korf, right wing. Korf looking, puts a move on, takes a step, now goes left elbow, kicks out left corner. This is Fay. Ian Fay puts up with right hand from the left block and in. Ian Fay with the deuce, and it takes the lead back at 8-7. 5 lead changes, 12-23. Vikings over the Wave with 12:20 to go in the first. Now kick out here is Vardava to top of the key. Vosick for 3 is short, barely hits the rim, pulled down by Seitzma. That is Joey Vardava in the game. Now here is number 2 coming in for 2. Braden Ecker going right into the block willingly. No one to guard him. 2 points, 10-7. Eglin on the left side. He is fouled once again from the left block. Another trip to the line for the junior wearing number 42, Spencer Eglin. Seitzma now has a foul to his name. Team 6th for the Vikings early on in this first half. Almost in the bonus for EGF. Eglin 2 for 2. Make that 2 for 3. He's got 2 points. Sam Vardava checks in for Jonathan Kruger. Carter Vosick checks out. In place of him is Tyson Mahar. Both Mahar and Vardava, the seniors, getting some time off on the pine. Eglin goes 0 for 2 on that one. Pulled down by Seitzma, his 3rd rebound. Now in the hands of Korf in the backcourt, guarded by Joey Vardava, right in his hip pocket. Slows down left front court, goes to Rutherford, left wing. Rutherford guarded by Sam Vardava, back to Korf. Crowd picking it up here at East Grand Forks. Rutherford left corner, guarded by Vardava. Now back to Korf, again to Seitzma. Seitzma all alone, now goes inside, now the corner, left corner 3, up by Rutherford. Off and out, and pulled it down by number 5, Joey Vardava. Vardava now gets the Sam Vardava, top of the key back to his brother. Back and out, gonna give it back. No, Joey with it at the left elbow. Here goes Mahar, right corner. Mahar now goes to Campos in the face. of Braden Ecker. Gives him an eye exam with a right corner three. Campos with the tray and ties it up at 10 all. Fourth tie of the game. 11 minutes left in the first half. Seitzma right wing, guarded by Eglin. Seitzma looking, ball overhead. Gonna give to Rutherford, no, fake on the handoff. Goes right corner now to Ecker. Ecker drives in baseline, puts it up and puts it down! Oh, that's why he got a 6'7". Oh my goodness. Braden Ecker stands at 6'2". He soared sky high for that one with the dunk. 12-10 with 10:47 first half. Joey Vadova and Spencer Eglin check out. In their place, Caleb Zedlick and Cole Gerber back in the game for the Green Wave, down by 2. Oh, mercy, that came out of nowhere, Braden Ecker. Mahar top of the key, goes to Zedlick. Now dish on the left corner is Campos. He'll fire from 3. Airmailed and pulled down by Zedlick. 3-on-1. He is denied. Gets it back. Mahar top of the key 3 puts it up. In and out. Pulled down by Seitzma. Seitzma running it now to Ecker. He just dunked it. Going back at it again. Can't find the goal. Pulled down by Zedlick. Zedlick in the left block. His first board. Now here's Campos. Right wing. He can drain it from anywhere. He proved that against Rosa, opponent from the red line, from the Red River. Mahar get the screen from Gerber. Goes to Zedlick instead, right side. Now Vadova spins around, right corner, pulls up, floater from the right short corner, won't go. Pulled down by Liam Seitzma, his 5th rebound. Mikhail Korf now, who has not taken a break in this game, it seems like. He now drives in, pushes down, now to Rutherford, who has a teardrop that falls in off the roll from 12 feet away. Jaden Rutherford now has 4 points and a 14-10 lead. Mahar in the left corner, down by 4, 9:30 in the first half. Gerber in the right elbow, now drives in, spins in, puts up to Zedlick. Now Zedlick puts up from a few feet away, in and out, pulled down by number 30, Ian Fay, and a jump ball or foul. A foul called on Zedlick, his first, team third.
Number 11, Tanner Tallrood.
Tanner Tallrood, original starter, checks back into the game for number 30, Ian Fay. Vikings with the basketball left to right. Korf takes his time across the timeline. Ecker, who just dunked, goes to Seitzma, right block from the top of the key. Seitzma, too easy. Standing at 6'7", puts it in for his first 2 points. 16-10. 9:04 first half. Wave down to the Vikings. Vadova left wing. Gets a screen from Gerber. Now back to the left side. He just inside to Campos. Campos right hand, left block. Can't get to go. Campos put back. Still can't go. Mahar fights for it, and it's pulled down by Tallrood. Campos had a look there. Nice pass from Vadova. Couldn't hit the mark. Rutherford from the right corner. Will that hit the mark? Yes, sir. Jaden Rutherford has 7 points and a 19-10 lead. The biggest lead of the night. And Gerber now on the right wing. He'll push inside. Now to Vadova, left corner 3. Short. Vadova gets the rebound. No, off of Rutherford's hands. And it's EGF basketball.
Viking substitution, number 30, Ian Fay.
Ian Fay checks into the game for Mikhail Korf. Logan Fay checks in. Seitzma takes a seat. So both Ian Fay and Logan Fay into the game now for Pelican Rapids. Campos top of key. He goes Mahar right front court. 8:24 first half. 19-10. Vikings lead over the Wave. Mahar spins around, goes to Vadova right corner. That's Sam Vadova. Campos gets it back right wing. He goes up with the runner from the right block and in off the glass. Campos, his interior offense shining so far early on. He's got 5 points. And it's 19-12. A call on the other side against EGF. Still basketball. Zedlick picks up his second foul, his team 4th. Drew Carpenter takes the place of Sam Vadova, freshman for senior swap. Caleb Zedlick checks out Jonathan Kruger in. Your only original starter out there for the Green Wave. 2 original starters, Cole Gerber and Tyson Mahar. Feed inside to Logan Fay, and it's off the hands of Logan Fay, they say. Now the refs confirm that they call a foul.
Green Wave foul number 21, Tanner Campos.
And it's on Tanner Campos, his first team 5th. Jaden Rutherford to inbound again. Rutherford looking, goes inside to Fay once again, and poked out by Campos once again. We'll redo that inbound for the third time. Let's see if it's a third time is a charm for the Vikings. Coach Josh Berkowitz wants intensity with his defense. He gets it now out to Tollery left corner. Rutherford does on the inbound. Now here's Logan Fay left wing. Now Rutherford right wing. He'll pull up for three. Off the back iron and pulled down eventually by Drew Carpenter. No, into the hands of Tollerud. Turnover for two. Carpenter found the rebound, but he gives it up. The fourth turnover by EGF. 21-12 lead by the Vikings. 7:35 first half. Tanner Campos. Bounce pass over to Gerber, right corner, back to Campos. Dish around the arc, Mahar. Now to Carpenter, left corner, this is Kruger. Jabs, now looks cross court to Mahar. He wanted the fire, he doesn't. He's inside the post to Gerber. Gerber turns around against Ecker. Now pushing inside, this is Logan into Ian Fay. And Gerber, doesn't matter which Fay it is, Gerber puts it in for the bucket. He's got two. Pushes it now to 21-14, 7:07 first half. All the way around, all alone is Ian Fay from the paint. From the baseline, won't go. Left hand, he gets his own putback. Again, won't go. This one's pulled down by Carpenter. Now going all the way alone, Carpenter is denied by Ecker inside the paint. Now pushing it all the way across is Ecker, in for two. Gerber tried to take the charge. Ecker ain't having none of that. He's got 6 points in a 23-14 lead. Kruger on the other side. He's harassed. Here's a scrum for the basketball and a pile of humanity. Jump ball in favor of EGF. Substitution time for Pelican Rapids. Mikhail Korf and Liam Seitzma check into the game for Jaden Rutherford. And number 2, Braden Eckert for the Vikings. Sam Vadova checks into the game for Tanner Campos. Vadova comes to the game off the bench right now with no points. Campos with 5. Vadova to inbound. It goes left elbow to Gerber. He puts a move on. Now out to Drew Carpenter. Jabs back out. Now white ring. Here is Mahar. He'll pull up top of key 3. Short pulled down. Volleyball spike there by Kruger into the hands of Carpenter. Nice heads up play. Now Mahar goes to the right corner to Gerber. He sizes up Seitzma. Looking now to find to Kruger right wing. Kruger back to Gerber in the corner. He goes inside. Now to Mahar left wing. Mahar to the arc, to the key, to the corner, to Vadova. Reverse layup and in. Sam Vadova, the magician, pulls out his first 2 points out of the hat. 23-16 now. 6 minutes in the first half and ticking. Here's right corner for Ian Fay for Pelican Rapids. He goes cross court all the way into the bleachers. He was looking for Logan Fay. The brother connection ain't on the same page right now. Turnover, Pelican Rapids. Carter Vosick checks in the game for Tyson Mahar. Now to the timeline goes Carter Vosick. To the Drew Carpenter right wing, to Vadova. Dish around the arc to Kruger. Now to Vosick. Fakes. Puts a move, and now left short corner is Gerber against Seitzma. Stops in the block, now baseline top to keep Vadova. Ooh, hesitation to Gerber. Gerber up for 2, can't get to go. Good defense by Seitzma, pulled down by Tollerud. A pass by Vadova. Nice hesitation, jab step. Seitzma all alone, he throws it down. Watch out, because the slam jam tram might have arrived for the Vikings. Seitzma has 4. Vosick pulls up, midi money from the left elbow. 25-18, Vosick finds 2. Back in the hands of the Vikings, Tollerud guarded by Kruger. Now right wing to Fay. Logan Fay left elbow, now dish inside to Seitzma again. He was going for back-to-back slams. He will not get it, but he gets a trip to the foul line. Seitzma is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Gerber, his second, team 6th foul on Seitzma. Liam has 4 points. No trips to the line until now, with 6 rebounds. Make that 5 points. 26-18 lead. A plethora of substitutions. Logan Fay and number 30, Ian Fay, check out the game. Jaden Rutherford, Mikhail Korf in the game now. Joey Vadova also in the game. That one pulled down by Eglin off the miss by Seitzma. He goes 1 for 2. Now in the left corner, loose ball found by Joey Vadova. Now to Sam. Sam in the left elbow against Rutherford. Spins around, step back. Now goes to Drew Carpenter in the game. In the right short corner, bounce to Eglin. Off the bench now. Eglin has it poked by Seitzma. Goes top key to Joey. Joey Vadova, right corner. This is Carter Vosick for 3. Off the rim and glass. Gets back to Vosick. Now this round to Eglin to Vadova. Sam Vadova puts it up from the left baseline. Won't go. Pulled down by Seitzma. A fast possession there. And all alone again. Oh my goodness. Braden Ecker not giving the Green Wave a chance to breathe with the dunk. Kruger from left corner, desperation heat. He won't get to go. Seitzma with the rebound. Again, here comes Korf. He goes up to Ecker again. Not fouled. He goes up, and that time he is fouled by Sam Vadova. Oh my gosh.
Green Wave foul number 20.
Braden Ecker is 6'2". He's got some bunnies in his Nikes.
Braden Ecker at the line for the Vikings.
28-18. Ecker can add on to that. He has 2 dunks so far. That last one, all single-handedly. Right hand slam. That one, however, is short. Tanner Campos checks back into the game. We have a timeout on the floor by Coach Josh Berkowitz. His team down 28-18. 4:01 left in the first half. Here in this sectional showdown between EGF and Pelican Rapids.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
29-18. Should be 28-18. We'll get a fix on our scoreboard right now. Here at EGF Senior High in favor of Pelican Rapids over the EGF Green Wave. Here in this Section 8AA North showdown between the Wave and the Vikings. Got that fixed for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Back to the line goes Braden Ecker. He just threw it down. And in the next possession ensuing, he is fouled in the baseline by number 20, Sam Vadova, his second, team 7th. Ecker missed the first, makes that one count. He's got 9 points and a 11-point lead at 29-18, 3:56 and ticking in the first half. Vosick goes skies high in the left hand and gets it right back to Seitzma. Turnover, EGF, their 5th. Now here's on the right side, right corner, Rutherford slows things down. Now goes to Seitzma at the foul line. Seitzma jabs, now goes left corner. Talrud open for 3. Off rim and pulled it down by number 20, Sam Vadova, his second board. Vadova at the right elbow. He goes in the baseline now, underneath, spins up, and is rejected and puts it in for the N1. It looked like Seitzma was going to send them back down to the core of the earth. Sam Vadova powers through for the 3-point potential play. Vadova has 4 points, cuts it to 9 now. Get caught up in these substitutions here in a second. Seitzma's second foul, team 7th, both teams in a bonus. Tanner Campos in the game now. Looks like Drew Carpenter came out. Sam Vadova up and completes the 3-point play. His first trip tonight, he's got 5 points. It's an 8-point game. 29-21, 3:30 first half. Top is Ecker, now to Resley. Checked in, Hunter Williams, now into Korf inside the paint. He tried to dish to number 30, Ian Fay in the baseline. He's fouled before he does so. Going up for the shot, Korf. So he goes to the line. Joey Vadova picks up that foul. His first, team 8th. Korf with no points so far, 1 board, no trips to the line for the senior guard. Puts that one in. Back to a 9-point lead. Here in this matchup between two teams have not seen each other since 2017. Korf again and again. 2 for 2 he goes. 10-point lead at 31-21, 3:20 first half. Full court defense now by the Vikings. Now to Eglin, who was a Campos off of his left hand along the baseline, out of bounds. Green Wave turnover, their 6th. Pelican Rapids just has 2 to their name. Hunter Williams, the inbound, he's got 4 points. He goes to Korf. Korf sized up by Joey Vodova, now out racing him to the top. Bounce pass to Rutherford, now left short corner, back to Rutherford. He goes in, pulls up, teardrop up and in. Jaden Rutherford with 9 points, 33-21 and ticking in 2:58 in the half. Mahar scurries to the left, goes to Joey Vodova, goes to Campos, left elbow, banks it in. Of course the bank is open on a Monday, it ought to be. 7 points for Campos, 33-23. And that one in with Rutherford inside the baseline, or a 3-ball, excuse me. 12 points for him. 36-23, 2:29 first half. Mahar from right front court. Now to Sam Vodova, all the way around to Campos, left wing. Goes to Joey Vodova in the paint, posted up. Now goes over back inside of Mahar into Eglin now. And the right block up off the glass, won't go. He swats it away and right to the fans. Loose ball is Pelican Rapids basketball.
Back in for the Vikings, number 11.
Rutherford with a 3-pointer so quick. Tanner Tallerud checks in now for Hunter Williams. 36-23, Vikings lead. 2:10 and ticking, first half. Tanner Tallerud now comes back, guarded by Sam Vodova in the right front court. He goes to Ecker, Braden Ecker now, looking to dish, guarded by Campos. Goes to Ian Fay right wing. Fay looking to go inside, no, goes outside. To Korf for 3, short from the left wing and pulled it down by Tanner Campos. Campos with a little shimmy action up and in from the right block. He's fouled. Put the moves on, and he gets a chance to make up for it at the line. Ian Fay tacks on the foul, his first, team 8th. Campos, his first trip, he has 7 points for the junior. His first attempt is up and off the back iron, and a few dramatic bounces out. 5 different Green Wave participants have shot free throws in this game. Campos the 5th, his second attempt is 0 for 2, pulled down by Ecker. No, it's a loose ball pulled up by Eglin. Eglin now goes up for 2 and finishes. Johnny on the spot, Spencer Eglin. He's got 4, 25 points for the Green Wave. It's 36-25, 1.5 minute now. Ecker from the left corner, can he do it all? No, it's short from the 3-ball, and loose ball is EGF's. 1:26 to go in the half. Sam Vodova to inbound. To Campos across the timeline. Campos right front court. Goes to Joey. No, to Sam now around the arc. Campos left corner. Back with the ball in his hands. Campos sizing up Ecker. Behind that back, left elbow. Looking to go off to Mahar now, top of the key. Vodova counts as that, spins around in the right corner. Sizing up Korf. Looking to go inside. He pulls up right side midi. Is in off the bounce. Lucky bounce there for Sam Vodova. He's got 7. Brings it within 9. 36-27 in this ball game. Pelican Rapids still on top. Korf working against Campos. Now he goes to Tallerud in the right front court against Vodova. Now back to Rutherford, guarded by Mahar. Feeds inside to Fay, and Fay puts it up, won't go. Pulled down by Campos. Now running the court, Campos looking to coast off the high glass, won't go. Pulled down by Mahar, left wing up by Vodova. 3-ball is short, pulled down by Mahar. Once again, Mahar racking up the Windex. He'll pull up left wing 3, puts it in. Mahar, his first bucket of the night is a tray. Brings it within 6. 36-30. 10 seconds and ticking in the first half. Korf now looking to silence this EGF crowd. He's in the left wing. Now he sizes up, pushes in traffic, and we have a foul inside near the paint. It sends Mikhail Korf to the line. That one courtesy of Joey Vodova, his second, team 9th. Korf, 2 for 2 so far. He's got 2 points. His team in the bonus gets another attempt at that one after swishing the first one. He's got 3 now. 7-point lead. With 3.4 on the clock, Korf looks again, fires, and in. He's got 4, 38-30. Now Out of the inbound, goes to Mahar. 3 seconds to get off. Going near midcourt. Puts it up at midcourt. Puts it in! Oh, baby! Tyson Mahar, you give him one look from beyond the arc, he'll fire it from anywhere. Mahar with 6 points, and his team down now 38-33, cutting back into this one against Pelican Rapids at the half. 38-33 your halftime score. We'll come back for our halftime report after this on yourliveevent.com.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
.8629 this year has been performing outstanding in growers' fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Welcome to your halftime report on yourliveevent.com. That will be in the top 5 plays of the week, courtesy of Tyson Mahar. He swishes nothing but net and wet from the half-court line. He has 6 points, both off of trays. It's a 38-33 ball game between EGF and Pelican Rapids. Let's see how we got there in our first half breakdown. EGF off and on in that first half. They were down by as much as 11 points and now cut it now to a 5-point game here at halftime. EGF turned it over 6 times to Pelican Rapids, 2 only single times. Clean, efficient basketball being played by the Vikings. And when I say clean, I really mean down the paint. They're getting dirty with the dunks. We've seen 3 so far, courtesy of Braden Ecker and Liam Seitzma. They can also sling it from beyond the arc, courtesy of Jaden Rutherford, who leads the game with 12 points. We'll get to that later in our individual statistics breakdown here at the half. There have been 6 lead changes and 4 ties in the first half alone. Keep that in mind here in this Section 8AA showdown between the north and south sides of Pelican Rapids and East Grand Forks. We're here at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex this marvelous Monday evening. A long week of basketball we've had on yourliveevent.com. It's only Monday. When I say a long week, I mean the last 48 hours plus. I'm Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. Join with me this afternoon, doing a wonderful job on the camera side. My camera op, Acacia James from EGF, working the camera magic for her hometown Green Wave. The Green Wave down 38-33 with 6:14 and ticking left in our halftime report. We'll take a break and come back with individual stats and team stats after this on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Welcome back to our halftime report on YourLiveEvent.com. Your halftime score: Pelican Rapids 38, East Grand Forks 33. Once again, we'll get that score fixed on our scoreboard down below. The visiting team up by 5, with halftime getting closer and closer to ending. Both teams back on the court and shooting. Let's see who was shooting hot in the first half. Let's start with the visiting Pelican Rapids Vikings. Mikhail Korf had 5 points in the first half with 1 board. Tanner Talrud, no points so far, 3 boards off the glass. Liam Seitzma with 5 points, 1 off a dunk, and has 8 rebounds. Jaden Rutherford has 12 points, 2 coming off trays from beyond the arc. Off the bench, Braden Ecker has brought the thunder. His 6'2" bounce has brought him 9 points, no boards. Hunter Williams off the bench with 4 points. Ian Fay with 2 boards to match 2 points. For Pelican Rapids, they have 14 rebounds. East Grand Forks, Sam Botova has 2 boards, 7 points. Tanner Campos with 4 rebounds for 7 points. Campos with a tray to begin his scoring night, now working inside in the paint. Cole Gerber, no boards, 2 points. Drew Carpenter, the freshman, getting the nod with the start this evening, has 3 rebounds to no points. Tyson Mahar, who has 2 boards, but who cares about that when you have 6 points off of 2 trays. The last one coming right at the green line at midcourt, putting it in as the buzzer expired in the first half. Mahar, that's definitely top play material. ESPN, you better be watching next time we tweet you out at the assignment desk. We've had plenty of just ferocious plays these last couple of days on YourLiveEvent.com, including our EDC tournament coverage this past Saturday with Jackson Money's putback slam off the glass from Gage Anderson. You can see those top plays later on this week on YourLiveEvent.com. Follow our Twitter page at YourLiveEvent1, or you can send your top play suggestions to me, Derek Zimmerman Geyer, at DerekDZG11 on Twitter. Also check out our YouTube page to find those videos as well. Subscribe to us on YourLiveEvent.com and find us, of course, at our website. By the way, EGF has 17 overall team rebounds, out-rebounding the Vikings by 3 in that first half. As far as free throw shooting, been pretty good by Pelican Rapids. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attempts, and only missed twice. 8 for 10 the Vikings are. For EGF, they've shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have missed 4 times, a 7-11 night. No 7-11 in sight here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. At least not to my knowledge. I am a bit of a foreigner when it comes to the north side in these first 4 months up here. Now, with about 30 seconds left and ticking a half, we'll come back to our ball game here at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex, a Section 8AA North matchup between the Vikings and the Green Wave, ready to get going for second half action. Pelican Rapids ready to inbound. Up by 5, looking to break the 7-7 mold they are at right now, right at 500. EGF at 6-9, ready to break their 4-game skid. Going right to left now on our dial. Talrud, it goes over to Logan Fay, top of the key, finds Corf in the left corner. He'll drive in baseline, kick over to Lee Small once again, and it seats Seitzma, who was loading up for a dunk, puts it up instead from the right block with 2. He's got 7, and now it's 40-33. 17-31 second half. Vodova on the left wing. Original starters in the game now. Left elbow goes Vodova, rattles in and out, and Zedlik finds the board, fights for it, evades Seitzma, gets his own board again, can't go again. Now here's Gerber, he'll try it, and he'll get it. Gerber with his first board, 4 points. It is 40-35. Credit Zedlik with 2 boards as well. He's got 3. Jaden Rutherford in the right front court, guarded by Tyson Mahar. Now top of the key to Logan Fade. Now all alone, Talrud left corner. That's a trifecta, and he extends the lead now to 8. Talrud, his first board, his first bucket. He's got 3. 43-35, 16-45 in the first. Now here's a scrum for the basketball. Zedlik goes down to a knee to get it. 2-on-1, kicks out to Mahar. Mahar scurrying for the basketball. He picks it up, trying to get it back in time. Mahar across the timeline. He goes left wing. Fans asking for a backcourt violation. Not going to get it. Goes to Gerber top of the key. Gerber looks. Playing scrappily. Faye and Vodova dancing. Now here is Korf against Drew Carpenter underneath baseline. He is snuffed from behind. That is Cole Gerber with the tidy defense. Now it's Vodova's turn. Vodova put on a move. Almost did the Vikings dirty. It goes off EGF. Turnover, Green Wave. Turnovers go tit for tat right there. 43-39 still. 14-50 second half. Jaden Rutherford with the inbound. Guarded by Mahar. Cross midcourt right at the Green Wave logo. Dribble. Rutherford gets the screen from Seitzman. Goes right side. Kicks out Korf. Right corner 3. Too strong. Pulled down by Cole Gerber. Gerber corrals it with both hands. Goes to Mahar now. Top of the key. Mahar across up now to Drew Carpenter. Left corner 3. Short airmail. Pulled it down by Logan Fay for his first board. Fay almost lost his balance. Guarded by Zedlik. Goes over to Talrud now. He'll drive in. Kick out to absolutely nobody. To the green bleachers. Turnover, Pelican Rapids. He was looking for Logan Fay. It's a 4-point game. The lead was as much as 11 early on in the first half. Jaden Rutherford and number 21, Logan Fay, check out of the game in their place is number 2, Braden Ecker, and number 20, Hunter Williams. Mahar now left wing, bounce pass over to Gerber, left corner. Gerber has Vodova. He can go to Zedlik. He instead elects to go cross court to Mahar, goes sky high in the right wing to snag it. Gets a screen from Vodova, pulls up, goes to Vodova, and Vodova up inside, was swatted by Ecker, got a little piece of that one, and pulled it down by Talrud for his 4th. Now here is Korf, pushing inside, right elbow, kicks out Talrud, top of the key, 3, short, nice defense by Mahar, pulled down by Gerber. Didn't look very comfortable, Talrud did with that shot. Now Vodova behind the back, jump back, step back in the left block. He does not go up from the left elbow, goes to Zedlik instead, now Gerber right wing. Gerber hands off to Drew Carpenter, the freshman, in his first varsity start of the season. Vodova has it at the top of the key. Down by 4, Vodova. He'll pull it from 3 over Korf. Bang! Why not, Sam Vodova? Give him some eye drops, and he brings it within 1. Vodova with 14 points. It's 43-42, 13-20 left in the second half. Green Wave down, but for how long when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com after the timeout?
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Welcome back to EGF Senior High at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex with a 43-42 ball game in favor of Pelican Rapids. With 13:20 left in the second half, a trifecta from the left wing by Sam Vadova brings it within one. He's got 14 points. There have been 6 lead changes and 4 ties in this game. All were in the first half. The Green Wave are down by as many as 12 early on in the latter half of that first half, but have cut their way back deep into this game. Thanks to the likes of Vadova, Campos, Tyson Mahar, who had a buzzer-beating half-court 3-ball to bring it within 5 at half. Now it's within 1. Inbound now to Mikhail Gorf. Mikhail Gorf now across the timeline. He's guarded by Joey Vadova. Gets a screen from Seitzma. Down goes Vadova, but picks it up. Campos off the steal. Campos now pushing the court. He goes to Joey Vadova. The Carter Vosick in the game now. Left wing, now to Campos right wing. Whole new set in here for the Green Wave. This is Vosick from the left wing, guarded by Hunter Williams. Now he goes left corner. This is a 3-ball short by Campos from the corner. Pulled down by Egwin. And this is Joey Vadova for 3. Puts it in! Vadova 3, another Vadova 3. Joey Vadova takes the lead, 45-43. A lead change here in the second half. 12:35, second half now. Ecker in the right front court. Joey Vadova, his first bucket of the night. A big one to take the lead for the first time in a while. Seitzma, right wing, sizing up. Eglin, he goes to Hunter Williams, top of the key. Now inside of Ecker. Ecker awaits and pumps in. The left block won't go. Pulled down by Eglin. Eglin now with his third board, pushing it down to Vadova. He gets that right corner. Jonathan Kruger for 3. He is denied. Talarud takes that one away. Now a scrum for the basketball. Wrestling match on the hardwood in favor of EGF. Tanner Talarud collapses down to the floor in disapproval. Jaden Rutherford checks in now for Liam Seitzma. Tanner Talarud comes out, as does Mikhail Korf. Into the game now, number 21, Logan Fay. Braden Ecker also in, of course. Hunter Williams, Jaden Rutherford, number 30, Ian Fay. Top of the key from Joey Vadova to Campos, left wing. Bounce pass inside to Eglin off the foot of Ecker. Still Wave basketball up by 5, or up by 2. 45-43, 11:59 second half. Inbound will come from Tanner Campos on the far sideline. Guarded on the inbound by Ecker. Campos looks, goes left corner. This is Carter Vosick in the game. Now back to Campos in the wing. Campos sizing up Ecker. Now goes up, kicks out. No, he's going to push over on the baseline. What a pass. Thread the needle. Joey Vadova. Joey Vadova absolutely manhandled. He is fouled. He heads to the line.
Number 24,
that's on Jaden Rutherford, his first foul, team first of the second half for these Vikings. Vadova just had his first hit from beyond the arc and all night long, and he now finds 4 points of his first attempt at the line going in. 3-point game now, 46-43. Jay Vadova again. Joey Vadova, 5 points. 47-43, a run has broken out here for the Wave. Now Ecker right corner. Now out to Fay. Logan Fay has that one to Hunter Williams. Looked like it was tipped for a second. Now to Ecker again, top of the key. Ecker sizing up, goes right wing. Logan Fay looking against Joey Vadova. Height advantage, very transparent. Rutherford now. Rutherford puts a move on Campos. He loses the basketball, 3-on-1. Kicks out now to Fay in the right wing. Fay took a walk and gives it back to EGF. Pelican Rapids turnover, their 5th of the second half. Jonathan Kruger checks out of the game in his place. Sam Vadova returns with 14 points, a game high. Behind him is Jaden Rutherford for the Vikings with 12. He has not hit since the second half after a 3-ball. Bosick glides to the top of the key. He goes over. Tanner Campos, left corner three. Put it in! Count it! And a foul! Tanner Campos, you are ridiculous! That is Campos, his second tray. He's got 10, and he gets a trip to the line to make a 4-point play, the rare 4-point play. That foul on number 2. Braden Ecker, his first, team's second. Campos 0 for 2 so far. Not anymore. He's got 11. A 51-43 lead for the Wave. 11 and change in the second half. Only 2 buckets given up by the Wave in this second half. Now inside here is Ian Fay. His shot won't go inside the baseline. Hunter Williams on the putback won't go, but Logan Fay cleans it up. Logan Fay with the putback in the 2. His first points of the game.
Number 21,
and Campos picks up the foul. Team second, Campos is second. Brings it within 6 now. Ends the drought. 51-45. That one off by Fay, pulled down by Eglin, his 4th board. Now alone is Bosick, left corner. Now back on offense. Bosick swims around, now goes to Campos. He'll low for 3 again. Bang! Claps his hands, Tanner Campos. You deserved it. 14 points. 54-45. 9-point game. Here's a 10-foot shot up from Korf, won't go, pulled down. Williams won't get the go. Loose ball pulled down by Joey Vadova. All alone, Bosick, he goes up for the rack for 2 from the right block. Connor Bosick and the Green Wave unleashed right now. An 11-point game in favor of the Wave with 10:22 left in the second half. Timeout. Coach Gingsrud and the Vikings after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
Welcome back to EGF Senior High with the Green Wave, the hometown team, up 56-45. A heck of a run by this Wave squad during a timeout now by Coach John Gingsrud and the Vikings. The Vikings led 38-33 at the half, now down 56-45. Campos with a 4-point play from the left corner on the 3. Bosick, who just scurried into the rack from the right block for 2. Joey Vadova and Sam Vadova with clutch 3s in the second half. And it is all Green Wave here in this second half with 10:22 remaining in regulation. The Vikings 7-7. Here's Korf. Goes to Talrud, right front court. Now inside, finds Fay. Now back out top of key. This is Ian Fay for 3. Answers right back with the tray. Ian Fay now has 5. Brings it within 8. 56-48. Vadova, Sam Vadova goes to Campos, top of the key. Campos fakes, steals the Joey Vadova, feet inside to Eglin. It bounced off. Oh, what a save! Heroics by Ian Fay, gets the glass, and now Rutherford goes in from the right side. Can't get that to go. Pulled down by Joey Vadova. No, still loose basketball. Here's a dive for it from Bosick, and he calls a timeout just in the nick of time before he is absolutely pounced on. We'll take a break with him. Timeout, Green Wave. They're up 56-48 with 9:38 left to play in the second half.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
I don't know what it is about this Green Wave team, but it seems in the last couple of broadcasts with them, they always have a knack for making it interesting, win or lose. It's 56-48. the Wave on top of the Vikings of Pelican Rapids with 9:38 left to play in regulation. The Wave are down 38-33 at the half. All the momentum in the world on their side, however, after that Mahar 3-ball from midcourt at the buzzer. That'll definitely be most likely number 1 on next week's top 5 plays of the week. It's only Monday, and that's where we're at right now. Green Wave to inbound. Going left to right. Carter Vosick goes to Sam Vodova. Vosick just took a timeout after diving for the basketball. Sam Vodova left wing, guarded by Rutherford. Now top of key. He'll push in, spin in, kick out, top of the key, now shot an arc. Now Mr. Joey Vodova left wing 3. Airmailed, pulled down by Logan Fay, his 4th. Now Rutherford, he'll pull back left wing. He goes to Fay, who drives in, kicks out the Tallerud to right corner 3, all alone. Short, and pulled down by Fay. Fay from left elbow finds the board. Now Rutherford left corner 3 is up. Off the glass and rim and pulled down by Ian Fay. Now he's trying to clear it in the paint. He kicks out now right wing. This is Logan Fay again. Now to Ian. Ian all alone. Now top of the key. Now right front court. Resetting things, Mikhail Korf. Tanner Tallerud left wing. And we have a timeout on the floor. No, a foul. Ian Fay with the offensive foul. His second, team third. Tyson Mahar checks into the game for the Wave. Joey Vodova off the court now. Joey Vodova with a good night off the bench, 5 points. Mahar has 6, 2 trays. Hasn't scored in the second half yet. Bostic right wing, goes to Gerber right corner. Mahar, Campos, top of the key. Looking for Vosick. Campos elects to glide to the left side, step back left corner. Has Mahar at the red line. Now Vosick, right corner to Gerber again. Run the same play. Now to Vava in the basement underneath the basket. Spins around against Rutherford. Puts it up. He is absolutely snuffed out like a candle for a second there by Ian Fay. He clutches, waits, and puts it up on the baseline. He has 16 points and a 10-point lead. 58-48. 8-11 second half. Tallerud goes left wing to Korf. Korf surveys the field. Goes inside Tallerud. Excellent vision, crystal clear in the right block. Tallerud goes, he's got 5 points and cuts it back to 8. 58-50. Wave on top, 7:50 second half. Gerber top of the key, goes accomplished right wing. Tanner looks for help, backs out. Guarded by Fay, goes to Vodova right elbow. Sam spins around like a top. Now at the foul line, feeds inside to Mahar, snags with both hands in the baseline. Bounce pass over, back to Vosick. Vosick, pretty finish, inside for 2 from the block. Vosick has 8, back to 10. 60-50. Now here's Tallerud right front court. 7:20 in the second. Korf, catch, pull up, shoot, left side midi. Oh, he got the friendly roll. Count it in a foul. Mahar picks that one up on the mid-side jumper from the left by Mikhail Korf. His first bucket of the second half. He's got 7. 60-52, Mahar's first foul, team third. Team settling down in this second half after both teams in a bonus early on in the first. This one up and in by Korf. He is 5 for 5 from the line. He's got 8 and a 7-point game now. 60-53 was Mahar's first. Now, what a bullet pass inside from Mahar to Vosick. Was almost snagged away, pushed out of bounds by Tallerud. Coming in like a bullet to find the pick. Instead, still Green Wave basketball. Sam Vodova to inbound. On the baseline, he goes to Gerber right corner. Dish it around to Campos right wing. Hand off to Vodova, right side still. Step back 3 is up. Off the rim, pulled down by Korf, his second board. Good look there, good move by Sam Vodova. Has a 3 early on in this game. Here's Korf, left front court. He goes to Ecker, Braden Ecker in the game now on the right side. Guarded by Vosick at the red line. Crowd getting into it here at EGF Senior High. Here's Ian Fay now left side. He goes right into the hands of Carter Vosick, picks it off. Carter Vosick fouled by Logan Fay. Logan Fay trying to slow down the turnover in the transition. 6th turnover by Pelican Rapids in the second half. Joey Vodova checks in the game now for Carter Vosick. Campos inbounds Mahar, back to Campos. 6:30 and ticking, second half, 7-point game. Hand up to Sam Vadova, almost stripped. Vadova gets it back, now top of the key, backs out. Vadova fakes, spins, goes out left wing to his brother Joey. Joey dribbles in, goes Mahar, picked off the bounce by Korf. Turnover EGF, their fourth. 60-53, EGF back on all defense. Brendan Ecker right front court, guarded by Sam Vadova. Ecker dips to the right, now goes to the right corner to Logan Fay, back to Ecker. Around the arc we go again, around the world. Now left elbow to Logan Fay, now to Ian Fay, up for three. Off the rim, pulled down by Cole Gerber from the corner. Now running it is Vadova, and the baseline left side, kicks out to Joey Vadova, right corner, three. Bang! Joey Vadova with another tray and pushes it now to a 10-point lead once again, 63-53. Korf's jumper from the left side won't go, and that one's fed from Ian Fay right into the bench for a turnover by Pelican Rapids, their seventh. Timeout on the floor by Coach John Gingsrud. His team down by 10 once again with 5:30 left in the second half. Green Wave all on top.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
A change of events from the first half and the second half between East Grand Forks and Pelican Rapids. The Vikings were up by 12 points at one point in that first half, and now led at 38-33 at halftime. It's now 63-53, a 10-point lead for the Wave with 5.5 left to go in the second. Green Wave have been absolutely lights out here in the latter half of the game after that timeout by Coach John Gingsrud of the Vikings. Now the Wave back with the basketball. Mahar going left to right. Full court defense by the Vikings. Green Wave advance across the timeline. Mahar is bumped and fouled by Logan Fay. Fay's third, team fourth.
Vikings foul number 21, Logan Fay.
Now inbound once again. Tanner Campos near sideline. He goes to Mahar in the backcourt. Guarded by Logan Fay. Sam Vadova now in the left front court, guarded by Jaden Rutherford. Back to Mahar near the red line at the logo. Mahar changes direction, now goes right corner. Campos catch and shoot off the high rim, and now out of bounds. Out of bounds in favor of Pelican Rapids. 5:04 second half. This Vikings team puts up 57 points per game. EGF puts up 63, right at that threshold. Here's Korf maneuvering to the left side, drops Joey Vadova, now to Talrud left corner. Now Korf again in the wing, now back to Talrud. Back and forth. Korf maneuvers, drives, kicks, now up and in from the left block for two. Mikhail Korf has 2 points and a 8-point deficit now at 63-55. 4:30 second half. Beat inside from Sam Vadova, looking for Joey Vadova, picked away by Talrud. EGF turnover, their fifth. Now here comes number 21, Shea, puts it up, and a charge taken by number 22, Cole Gerber, against Logan Fay. That's his fourth personal foul. Cole Gerber on the right side of that one.
And for the Vikings, number
Carter Vosick
23,
checks into the game now. I believe for Gerber. Tanner Campos now. Liam Seitzman also comes in the game for Logan Fay. This one right in the hands of Rutherford. Turnover EGF. And here comes Jaden spinning around up to the high glass. Count it, and a foul for Jaden Rutherford. Answering right back after the charge. And now he goes to the line. It's a 63-57 game now. Jaden's first bucket since the first half. He's got 14. That's on Sam Vodova, his third, team fourth. Rutherford completes the three-point play. He's 3 for 3 from the line. That's 15. Now back in it again. 63-58. Now on the other side, here is Vodova from the left elbow. Hands out with Mahar. Left side. Now left corner. Misses Vosic. Vosic fakes. Now goes top to key to Campos. Campos guarded close by Rutherford. Can't get him any gaps whatsoever. Campos drives in baseline. Kicks now to Gerber. Right elbow. Spins around against Seitzma. Seitzma draws the charge. Turnover EGF.
Number 22, Paul Gerber.
That is Gerber's fourth foul, team fifth. Seitzma giving him a little taste of his own medicine.
Subbing in for the Green Wave, number 42,
Spencer Eglin checks in for Cole Gerber now. Going to take a rest with 4 fouls in his back pocket. 63-58, EGF lead with 3:46 to go and regulation. Korf now goes left corner to Talrud. Jumps the catch, now back to Korf, left wing. Cross court to Rutherford, right corner. He'll fire for 3. Off the rim and out, and eventually pulled down by Talrud. Back to Rutherford. Now here's Rutherford again. On the side, now to Korf. Left wing 3 is up. And off the back iron, pulled down by Seitzma. Seitzma back to Korf. Now back to Rutherford, right wing. Fakes, now goes inside, now back out. Between the legs, Rutherford will push, kick out, right corner, Talrud 3. Off the back of the side of the glass, and pulled down by Sam Vodova for his third board. Campos now catches left corner. He'll push inside, puts up right-handed shot from the baseline and in. Campos with 16, 65-58. 3 minutes now in regulation. Here is Hunter Williams in the left corner. He goes Rutherford right wing. He'll fire for 3. Off the rim, short, and long rebound by Rutherford. It won't find it. Him and Tanner Talrud searching for it. EGF basketball. 2:53 on the clock. It's a 7-point game. Inbound almost got away from Sam Vodova. Vodova recorrals it. Now to Campos on the skip pass. Campos right side in the right wing. Now puts a move on and crowded it in the paint. And look, he is ripped away by Seitzma. Another turnover for EGF. Both teams starting to get loose with it. That one almost got loose out of bounds. Talrud saves it from Korf. Now Talrud kicks out Rutherford. Left corner 3. No, he fakes. Now goes to Korf in the left wing. Now to Hunter Williams right wing. He catches, drives, kicks out the Korf. Now to Rutherford. Swatted away by Carter Vosic. Good passy defense by the junior. Reset with 2:24 left to play. 65-58. Campos retrieves his mask. Thanks to a teammate off the bench. Ready to begin play here at AGF. And now what do we have here? Ref stops time for Tanner Campos to properly adjust and put on his mask. Now ready to inbound. Hunter Williams goes to Korf, left side. He's guarded by Vosic. Defense getting into it. Crowd getting into it. Korf gets a screen from Seitzma. Goes right corner for Rutherford. Now to Talrud right wing. Now to Korf, top of the key. He fakes, puts a move on, goes left side, 12 feet away and in. Korf, 12 points. Now within 5. 65-60. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Mahar, pestered by Rutherford. It goes to Campos right wing. Step back on the right wing. Now drives inside against Williams in the baseline. Gets the screen from Eglin. Tight rips baseline. Goes up to Vodova for 2 from the baseline. Vodova got up for that one. He almost looked like he could dunk it. 67-60. EGF on top. Still 1:40 to go in regulation. Trying to break this 4-game skid. Rutherford pushes in. Off the glass. Won't go. Pulled down by Campos. His 5th. Now he could possibly sit on it with 1.5 minutes to go. This one awry. Campos finds it. Campos at the Mahar right wing. He jabs back out, spins to Campos again. Now to Vosic left wing, guarded by Talrud. Spins around, looking to dish. He goes to Vodova, left side. Vodova and the baseline goes up, and the air pass to Eglin. Eglin is denied, snuffed from Seitzma. Back over to the Vikings, down by 7. A minute to go. Rutherford in the left wing. Now to Korf. Korf, he'll pull it for 3. Made Vodova miss and makes him pay for it. Korf for 3. He's got 15 off the tray. It's 67-63 with 59.9 to go in the second half. Timeout on the floor by Coach Gingsrud. We'll take over with him after this.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Welcome back to EGF Senior High, 67-63. The Green Wave lead the Pelican Rapids Vikings by 4. The Wave are on top by 10 at 63-53. About 8 minutes left to go in this second half. With 59.9 left on the clock. Things getting dicey at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer with you on this marvelous Monday. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. And thanks for joining us for all our broadcasts from the EDC tournament to the Boys Region 2 tournament earlier today and later also this evening at the Betty Inglewood Arena. Back to Green Wave, up by 4. A minute to go. Mahar the inbound. Back to Vadova. Now gets it over. Campos, back to Vadova. Full court defense by these Vikings. Now Vosic finds Mahar right wing. He has Egelin, and Egelin won't get the basketball. Mahar instead gets a trip to the foul line. No, not yet. Not quite yet. No, he does. No, that's the bonus. That is the 7th foul by the Vikings. His Korf's first, team 7. Egelin checks out for Cole Gerber. Now Mahar has a chance to help ice in this lead. He hasn't been to the line yet so far. He has 6 points. All in the first half off of trays. Mahar's first in. 7 points now. Lead back up to 5. Mahar once again, the senior, trying to break this 4-game skid. Gets it at 69. 2 for 2, 8 points. 69-63. 45 seconds ticking. Korf spins in, 13 feet away, jumper won't go. Gets his own rebound, gets a shot, and it rims in for the 3-point attempt. Korf gets a chance for the 3-point play. He's got 17. It's 69-65. That foul on Cole Gerber, his 5th. The senior checks out. Spencer Eglin checks in. Team 6 foul by the Wave with 40 seconds on the dot left in regulation. Korf can bring it within 3 right here. The senior guard does so. Perfect from the line. 6 for 6. He's got 18. 69-66. Wave up. 30 seconds going. Now missing Rutherford's hands. Rutherford finds a steal. Can tie it right here. A turnover by EGF. Back to Korf. 23 seconds to go. Korf left wing. Backs off against Vosic. Now drives in. Kick the right corner. Talrud. Right corner 3 for the tie. No, in and out. Not enough elbow grease, but off the hands of Sam Vadova. Loose ball still. Pelican Rapids basketball. Talrud had an exceptional look. And it hit the rim and sprouted out. Not enough elbow grease on that one. Timeout on the floor by Coach Gingsrud. Will stay right here with it with 14.5 seconds left in the second half. Let's break down how we got here. The Vikings were up by 12 points early on in the first half. At that time, it was 33-21, leading 38-33 at the half. Pelican Rapids did. EGF absolutely cutting its way back into it with a knife all the way up to a 10-point lead of their own at 63-53 with about 8 minutes to go in the latter half. And now we find ourselves with a 3-point ball game with 14.5 seconds left on the clock. EGF has lost 4 in a row. Their last time out against Roseau on March 4th, last Thursday, a 59-58 defeat to Roseau. Roseau was also on a 3-game skid at that time. The game ended with a Sam Vadova jumper, long 2 from the top of the arc that fell just short of the net. Now it's EGF's opponent with an opportunity to tie and advance the game with what looks to be the final shot of regulation. That is if Pelican Rapids plays their cards right. Pelican Rapids is 1-1 overtime. EGF 0-1 if we get there. Keep that in the back of your noggin. Inbound now from Rutherford. He goes to Corp. 14 seconds in the left wing. Corp, he has 18 points. He pulls up. He is denied. Back to Corp. Mahar had it. Now Rutherford left wing. He pulls up for three. Puts it in. 2 seconds to get it off. Mahar tries to get it up. It won't go. And we're going overtime here in EGF. Holy moly. Rutherford for three. He's got 18. Mahar denied Korf in the left corner. Rutherford picks it up in the left wing, and we're going to overtime here in EGF. My goodness. We'll take a break and come back for extra March basketball. Who would have thunk it? Here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel students will gain valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Welcome to overtime, ladies and gentlemen, here on YourLiveEvent.com. 69 all here at EGF Senior High between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and the EGF Green Wave. This game tied thanks to the likes of Jaden Rutherford, and we tip off once again with Seitzma with the advantage. The Vikings going right to left on our dial. Korf to Tallersrud, right wing. EGF up by 10 with 8 minutes to go, and now tied up. Korf evades Mahar and puts it in from the left block for two. Korf now of 20, and now another lead change here at 71-69 in overtime. Only the first overtime. Don't mind the screen right now. We'll get that fixed here in a jiff. Joey Vodova in the left wing. He goes over to Campos left corner. Now over to Vodova. Mahar top of the key. Kick around the arc now to Joey Vodova right corner. Guarded by Tallerud up in his grill. Here's Vodova in the baseline. Spins around against Rutherford. Looking to dish out. He does. Joey Vodova. Now to Mahar top of the key. Jabs now back. Fakes now to Vodova. Joey Vodova to Sam Vodova. Sam Vodova fouled. Sam Vodova takes one off the head. And he heads to the line. That's on number 24, Jaden Rutherford, his second teammate. That is in the bonus now for Vodova and the Wave. And Vodova 1 for 2 from the line so far now. He misses that one. Can't capitalize. Pelican Rapids came back down from 10. We're up 12 earlier in the first half. Mikhail Korf now goes right side. Dribbles in. It puts it up with a high glass and in. What a finish. Mikhail Korf has 22 points, 73-69. On the other side now, Joey Vodova, right corner, three. Off the back iron, pulled down by who else but Korf, his third board. Here's right wing, Braden Ecker. He goes McCorf, now up to Seitzma, Tallerud, Rutherford, left corner, three. Oh boy. Jaden Rutherford now, 21 points, 76-69. 2:25 in overtime. Mahar top of the key. Offset to the right. Mahar goes to Sam Vodova. Now Mahar on the right side again. Pushes over. Left side, left corner. Joey Vodova to Sam Vodova in the baseline. In the left short corner. And Sam Vodova is fouled by Tallerud.
Vikings foul on number 11, Tanner Tallerud.
That is Tallerud's second, team ninth.
Green Wave substitution is number 12, Carter Bosick.
Varda again to the line. He's 1 for 2 so far. He has 18 points, puts it up, and too strong, pulled down by Seitzma. Seitzma turning my tallies in the chicken scratch with the rebounds. 2 minutes to go in overtime. We got here off a Rutherford left wing 3 with 3 seconds left. Korf sends in, now kicks out Tarwood left corner. He doesn't shoot. He instead glides to the top of the key, guarded by Varda. Makes Varda miss. Now goes back, and now out of bounds, off the hands of the Vikings. Turnover back to EGF. Caleb Zedlik back in the game now for the Wave for Spencer Eglin. And here's Sam Bottom across the timeline. He's down by 7 with 1:43 to go in overtime. Guarded by Rutherford. Sizing him up. Drives in. 3-on-1. He is denied by Rutherford. Gets his own offensive shot back. Now puts up again. Won't go. And pulled down by Ecker. Ecker with the board, his first. And now Korf with 1.5 to go in overtime. Can put the exclamation point on it after coming back down from 10. Back on defense, the Wave. Need a surge here. Need a wave of momentum. Ecker right wing, makes the man miss, drives inside, puts up from right block, and off. Pulled down by Zedlik. Zedlik now pushing the floor. Now it goes over to Campos. Campos now to Mahar, left block. He puts up against Seitzma. Seitzma, a wild foul, and sends Tyson Mahar to the line.
Vikings foul number 23, Liam Seitzma.
Liam Seitzman now has 3 fouls, team 10th. Double bonus time for EGF. Mahar with just 8 points. 2 for 2 from the line. Last 2 have come from the line. Puts it up and makes that one count. Mahar has 9. Brings it within 6. With 59.4 left on the clock. Mahar once again. Yes, sir. He's 4 for 4. He's got 10 points. It's 76-71. 5-point game. 58 seconds to go here in OT. Rutherford now in the left short court. Now he goes to Ecker. Now to Toller. Got to get in there. Got a foul. Coach Berkowitz telling his team to foul. You got a foul right now. They finally do. It's going to be on Mahar Campos with Korf going to the line. Korf has been absolutely nails. Mahar picks that one up officially. His second. Team 7th. Korf is 6 for 6 from the line this evening with 22 points. The senior guard has turned it on after only putting up 5 in the first half. His first attempt is in. He's got 23. Lead is back to 6. 77-71. 46.5 in overtime. Korf again and again. 8 for 8, 24 points, 78-71. Here's Vadova, left wing 3, trying to answer back, can't find it. Seitzma finds the rebound, and Korf once again fouled by Mahar. Deja vu. Mahar is 3rd foul, team 8th. Send Mikhail Korf to the line. Mikhail Horf now. He has 24, helping bring his team back down from 10. In the second half, his first one rattles in, almost had his first miss. The senior to do it once again, now 25. Make it 26. 9-point game. Campos, right wing, almost banked it in. He gets 3 attempts at the line from the right wing. Campos with just a desperation chuck, and he heads to the line.
Vikings foul number 2, Braden Ecker.
Braden Ecker is first foul, team 11th. Double bonus. Campos 1 for 3 from the line. And now misses that one. 9-point game. With 32.4 in overtime. Rutherford hit a left wing 3 to tie it up as the second half expired. Campos makes that one mate. Got 17 now, 8-point game. Jonathan Kruger and Joey Vadova checking in the game now for both Vosick and Caleb Zedlik. Campos goes 2 for 3 from the line. Has 18, and it's a 7-point game. 80-73 timeout on the floor by Coach Josh Berkowitz with 32.4 seconds left here in overtime. Timeout. Be right back after this.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Welcome back to overtime here at the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex with 32.4 seconds left on the clock. Pelican Rapids leads East Grand Forks 80-73. We are here courtesy of a Jaden Rutherford 3-ball from the left wing with 4 seconds remaining in regulation. Rutherford has 21 points. His teammate Mikhail Horf has 26. Those two young men, those seniors, bring his team back down from 10. And now they have the basketball, probably going to get fouled. Korf is fouled. Eventually trying to get the steal of the Green Wave R. 28 seconds remaining. And then Seitzma all alone. He backs out in the paint. Now goes to Ecker, and he is bear hugged by Vadova with 22.9 left on the clock.
Green Wave foul number 20, Sam Vadova.
Vadova, his 4th foul, team 9th.
Braden Ecker at the line.
Gotta get careful if you choose to have foul. Could lose your shooters. Ecker is 1 for 2 from the line this evening. Has 9 points, all in the first half. His first one is in. That makes 3 Vikings in double figures this Monday. 81-73, Ecker, 2 for 2. 11 points, 82-73. Might be too little too late now for Vadova in the Green Wave. That one, left wing 3 won't go. Pulled down by Seitzma. And now in the hands of Korf. Korf not going to be fouled. Ecker in the left wing. Ecker and the company. Now to Rutherford. And now 3, 2, 1. Your final score, 83-72. Pelican Rapids knocks off East Grand Forks after going down by 10 points in the second half.
Put it into a garbage can.
And trounced the Green Waves' attempt at breaking a 4-game skid. East Grand Forks have now lost 5 in a row after the 82-73 loss here in overtime. Take a break and come back with our post-game report after this. Don't go anywhere. This is yourliveevent.com.
The Green Wave Sports Boosters was started in 1974 to help provide financial support through fundraising to all Green Wave High School athletic programs. With the generous help of its members and local business, the Green Wave Sports Boosters has helped our student athletes succeed and strive for excellence for 47 years. The Boosters would like to thank all current family and business members for their continued support. Go to greenwaveboosters.com for more information. Please consider becoming a member today.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Your final score of this Monday evening between the East Grand Forks Green Wave and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. The Vikings defeat the Wave 82-73 on our scoreboard here in overtime. An absolutely tough way to go for this Wave squad, who have now lost 5 in a row, the longest losing streak, of course, of this season. We'll see how we got there here in a second as we update our scoreboard here on yourliveevent.com. Now I'm going to be joined by the head coach of the Green Wave, Josh Berkowitz, as we get him ready to go on the mic. Fresh off the game, Coach Josh Berkowitz, just your initial thoughts after having a 10-point lead in the second half, and then that last shot in regulation to send it to overtime by Rutherford.
I think it was just a great high school basketball game. You know, there was swings and momentum on both sides. You know, they got up early in the first half, and we battled our way back and got some opportunities. Took the lead or had that big bucket from Tyson going into half, gave a little momentum going into half, and came out. And I thought we played really hard. Everyone that was in the court, everyone did a great job. And unfortunately, you know, they made one more play than us, you know, to force that overtime. And then, you know, they hit some shots down the stretch, and we couldn't answer.
You're down by 12 in that first half. You chipped your way back into it, and then Mahar's buzzer beater mid-quarter gives you guys all the energy in the world. You come out guns a-blazing in the second half. What was the mood like at halftime?
Well, we knew we were fresh still, and we knew we were going to come out with some energy, and we challenged our boys to do that. The last couple games it's been a struggle to come out with energy, but anytime you can hit a shot going into halftime, especially at the buzzer, it just boosts your team. And we knew what we had to do to come out, and I thought we came out of half guns a-blazing, like you said, and you know, forced some turnovers, got some easy buckets, and unfortunately we couldn't make some free throws down the stretch. That could have helped us in those tight games. You have to make those.
You held Mikhail Korf to 5 points in the first half. He finishes with 26. What was working in the first half, and what did he do to get back to his scoring ways in the second?
I think it was, you know, we started giving up too much penetration, and that was the key, you know, because we knew that 24, you know, he's tough and all that. Who's that?
Jaden Rutherford.
Yeah, Rutherford. We knew he's quick, he's fast, and so we probably should have went to Mahar earlier guarding him, because he's usually our defensive shutdown guy, and we were just giving up the lane too much, and we can't do that if we want to be successful, especially down the stretch here.
Can you tell me your sequence of emotions in the final 8 seconds? Mahar stuffs on a 3-ball in the left corner by Korf, and it's tipped up in the air. It finds the hands of Rutherford in the left wing, and he fires away. The sequence of emotions right there for you.
It's just basketball, right? That's the way it is. And you think that you have it won because you made a great play. Mahar made an amazing block. That's not an easy block to get from that. And loose ball, they find it, and it drops into their hands, and they make a good pass back. And I think the kid hit it from the red line. So, I mean, everything had to go right for them, and everything had to go wrong for us in that sequence. And unfortunately, we're on the wrong end tonight.
You haven't got a chance to talk to your boys before you came up here, did you?
Yeah, I did.
What was the first initial things? What were the first initial things?
We just got to be able to find, you know, like I said, we've given up last 3 games, we've given up 12 to 14-point leads in the second half. We just got to find a way to make winning plays down the stretch. And that's so important, because every night it seems like we're going against evenly matched teams. And that's what it's going to be like. The next 2 are going to be the same way. We got Red Lake Falls, or Red Lake County Central on Friday night. Then we got senior night on Saturday afternoon in here against Thief River. So we got to be ready to play, because they're the same. They're very equal, very balanced team, and we're making the plays that we need to in the regular game. The last 2 minutes, we're struggling making those plays down the stretch to win games.
Now at 6-10 and 3-8 in the section, you have 2 regular season games left. What are some goals you hope to accomplish before playoff basketball kicks in?
Like I just said, make winning plays down the stretch, and that's so important. And we've been, like I said, we struggled this last week doing that. We've had the leads, and we just got to be able to finish games, and that's what we're not doing. And so we got to be, and it can't be 4 guys, it can't be 1 guy, it's got to be all 5 guys on the court at every time to be making those winning plays and know what to do down the stretch, knocking down our free throws, taking care of the basketball, not making any poor turnovers, stuff like that.
Coach, anything else you want to add?
Nope. We're good.
Thank you for your time. Good luck going forward,
right.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Josh Berkowitz of the East Grand Forks Green Wave. His team falls tonight to Pelican Rapids, 82-73 here in overtime. Let's see how we got there in our first and second half breakdown. We just talked about it really with Coach Berkowitz. East Grand Forks goes down by 12 in that first half. They're down by 33-21, battling back to make it a 38-33 ball game thanks to a buzzer-beating midcourt tray by Tyson Mahar on the right side. A top 5 play of the week for sure, most likely number 1. It is Monday. It is Monday. Phew, lost track of the days there. Mahar brings it within 38-33 in the second half. All guns a-blazing. Just absolutely open up the fireworks. Pelican Rapids defense could not contain East Grand Forks offense there for a while. It was a 10-point game, 63-53 in favor of the Wave. About 8 minutes left in regulation. And just slowly creeping back into the game, the Vikings do. With 8 seconds left on the clock. Mikhail Korf loads up from left corner for 3. He is stuffed by Tyson Mahar. Ball is batted in the air, finds the hands of Jaden Rutherford, and he swishes the 3-ball to tie with 2 seconds to go before regulation ends. We find ourselves in overtime. The Green Wave could just not find themselves on the right side of the defensive court, allowing quick penetration and just easy buckets by the Vikings. The Vikings, with honestly, it seemed with the stamina in overtime, found that momentum, found that surge of energy when you hit a 3-ball to tie the game right before the buzzer, right before regulation ends. It might help you out in the long run in overtime. Once again, your final score, 82-73 EGF. Now 5-game losing streak to this loss to Pelican Rapids. Let's see who put the points on the board, starting with the visiting Vikings. Mikhail Korf had 26 points, 3 rebounds. Tanner Tallerud had 5 points and 5 rebounds to match. Logan Fay with 2 points, 5 boards. Liam Seitzma with 7 points, 1 off a dunk. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rebounds for Seitzma. My goodness, the 6'7" senior guard making dual work of his frame and size. Braden Ecker off the bench had 1 board, 11 points, 2 of those off dunks. Hunter Williams with 1 rebound, 4 points. Ian Fay, 5 points, 2, 5 rebounds for the Vikings. For East Grand Forks, Sam Vodova with 16 points, 4 rebounds. Tanner Campos, 18 points with 5 rebounds of his own. Cole Gerber, 4 boards, 4 points. He fouled out. Drew Carpenter, the freshman, got a nod in the starting lineup. Had no points, 3 rebounds in his debut in the starting 5. Tyson Mahar with 10 points, 2 boards. Caleb Zedlick also in the starting lineup with 3 points, 4 rebounds. Jonathan Kruger did not get on the stat sheet. Played tonight, had 1 point, or no points, no rebounds. Joey Vodova with 8 points of his own, 4 rebounds. Carter Vosick with 8 points off the bench with 1 board. Spencer Egeland rounds things out with 4 points to his 5 rebounds. Looking forward now to both teams' next matchup. Pelican Rapids advances to 8-7 on the season, 4-3 on the road, and 7-6 in the section. Meanwhile, EGF drops to 6-10, their 5th straight loss, 4-4 here at home, and now 3-8 in the section. Looking at their next game now for East Grand Forks, they play Red Lake County at Red Lake Falls on Friday, March 12th. Meanwhile, the Vikings take on Perham on Thursday, March 11th at Perham. Perham, a good 10-5 squad with an 6-1 home record. That'll do things here from the Green Wave Arts and Athletic Complex at EGF Senior High in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in tonight and watching with us. Please subscribe to yourliveevent.com. Thanks to all our sponsors for giving us the opportunity to broadcast such classic games like this that go in overtime. Homie's top plays that you see on Twitter, on our Twitter at yourliveevent1 and our YouTube page. Once again, your final score: Pelican Rapids 82, East Grand Forks 73. The Vikings get one on over the Green Wave the first time these two teams have seen each other since 2017. That'll do it here from EGF. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please have a safe and wonderful rest of your night. Mrs. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer signing off from EGF Senior High.